Hello guys, long time no see. I did have a break, but I really missed chess and missed you and your comments. And one more thing I really missed is the funny Gambit reviewing. So let's continue today. And today we're gonna review Danish Gambit. Please let me know in your comments what comes to your mind when you hear Danish. As for me, when I hear Danish Gambit, I always think like I'm playing black and how should I defend if white's so crazy to play Danish Gambit. And I never think like, let me play Danish Gambit with white and have some fun. So let's do it together today. Danish with white. Now let's check what's the Danish Gambit. Danish Gambit is when we play normally e4, black normally play e5, d4, ed. It's not yet Danish Gambit, but if you here play c3, dc, and instead of taking this pawn back, you develop your bishop to c4. Now meet the Danish Gambit. And the most obvious way to continue for black is to take another pawn, of course, cb, bishop b2. We develop another bishop. So let's check what we have. We sacrificed two pawns already, but instead we got these two developed bishops with this long, powerful diagonals, which is already a good chances for attack, right? And the situation here is like this. If black player is the theory monster, experienced one, black would probably equalize the position or even get better position and win. But if black player is just normal, real person like me and you, watch some YouTube videos about Danish or played some blitz games with Danish Gambit, something to remember, something to forget, then white have a good chance for attacking active game. So let's go. And the first trap for black here is related to bad wish for black jumping queen g5. Everybody likes jumping queen because they think this pawn is undefended, the weak one, and they want immediately attack it with the queen. And here what we do is just we lure the queen to go forward, to go where they did go. We say, take our pawn, come on. And black take this pawn. We of course develop our rook to g1, queen h3, and here take a pause and find the good move. Right, it's bishop f7. We sacrifice the bishop to f7 point, where it's often sacrificed actually. And you can see that black cannot take this bishop because of this simple fork. Knight g5, fork for queen and king. There is no way to take for black, they need to go king d8. What we do next? We sacrifice the rook g7, unexpectedly. Black should take the rook, because otherwise we would continue to take everything, like rook g8. So bishop g7, take. And apparently black cannot save their rook. Rook is taken anyway. So they need to develop somehow the rest pieces, and they play b6 with a plan to develop their bishop somehow, right? So we take the rook, bishop a6, and here just don't miss this treatment, queen f1. Of course, we actually can continue taking black pieces like this, and they would go here, and we run there, and they run here, and we run there. It's nothing to afraid of, but let's better avoid this black counterattack. Let's return a bit. And we are not taking this knight here. We just develop our pieces, defending this weak f1 point. So knight d2. Black take the another opportunity to attack, queen g2, with treatment queen h1. Let's block this attack as well with bishop c4. We block this diagonal and block any chances for black to any attacks, right? And here follows the trade, bishop trades, and let's count the pieces. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Just we have an extra piece right from the beginning. Good enough. Okay, let's return to our initial Danish Gambit situation. Remember our two powerful bishops. And if the queen g5 looks really adventurous, the most popular way to continue for black here is bishop b4 check. This move you would meet rather often. Knight d2. And here black again have this bad wish to jump queen g5. Let's check the trap in this new addition. And here we actually do the same. Knight f3, we say black just take our pawn, they take our pawn, we move rook g1. The big difference from the previous situation and this one is the black can take the knight with a check here. It's intermediate check. And here appears we cannot take this with a knight because they could take our rook. We cannot take it with a queen, right? Because they can take our knight. And we even cannot take it with a king because they take our pawn, another pawn with a check. And here we have active queen, 3 pawns lost, and attacking chances for black. In this edition, you should remember one thing. If black takes the knight, we do not take it at all. We slide our king to e2. King e2. Really sensitive moment. Because here now, what we can see? Queen is hanging, bishop is hanging. They should move their queen back, somewhere back to h3. And we just take the bishop without any losers. Black developed their knight. And you would ask me here, what do we have? We just have 3 pawns down. What do we have instead? And I would answer you, we're gonna take these pawns back. How? Right, with our favorite bishop f7 sacrifice. Check. And black again cannot, of course, take it because of our favorite fork. You should always monitor a chance for this sacrifice and fork. It's really often, just believe me. So, black cannot take it, they should move king back. And here we take another pawn. And what do we have? We already took 2 pawns back, and we have all the pieces developed, and this knight is attacked with the bishop. So what to do? If they play knight e4, we have this beautiful line, queen g5, check. Why? We can take it? No, we cannot, because checkmate, ta-da! So we totally covered this queen g5 jump, and we realized what we should do with it. Yes, we should catch it for knight fork. And the normal move here, as I told you before, bishop b4 check. And knight d2. And here, instead of jumping queen g5, black should rather develop their pieces, knight f6. And they're threatening to take another pawn. It will be the 4th pawn already, but we don't care. We continue our development. We just move knight f3, and if black take them pawn, because they think with 4 extra pawns they would win for sure, here we have another surprise for them. We just castle. Now black should do something with this knight, which is already hanging. They of course trade. Of course black want to hide their king with castling. And black think they have many extra pawns and they resolve main problems with castling because they hidden their king. But these bishops are as strong as castling doesn't resolve this problem, and black would get their checkmate anyway. Queen g4. We attack this g7 point with checkmate threatened. And the only defense here is g6, because can you see this pawn is pinned with this bishop? It cannot move. So they defend g6, and you can take a pause and find a way to checkmate. Yes, we attack from another side. We take this powerful diagonal, and here we can see that checkmate is unavoidable. So guys, today I hope you felt the power of these Danish Gambit bishops, and as you can guess, it's only beginning. Please let me know in your comments if we need to continue reviewing and exploring this fun gambit. See ya!